friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is going to be my January favorites video. I don't really feel like I have a lot of stuff for January just because I didn't wear makeup for like over half of the month. I probably wore makeup like 7 times this whole month. And the reason for that is because I've been super busy. Like super busy. I've been going to school, going to work, going to school, going to work, and it's just like that's all I'm doing, and it's just I'm so busy. Let's just jump into the products. Like I said, it's not a lot, but I want to get through it. So the first product that I want to talk about is by Tarte, and this is the Tarte Maracuja Oil. I just keep it in its like original box because is this box not the cutest thing of life? I think it is. So it just comes in the box and you just pull it out and it just looks like a regular oil. I actually tried this out because I got a sample, like a deluxe sample size from Macy's, and it was like a free gift with a Tarte purchase or something. So I got it and I was really excited to try it out, and I tried it out and I love it. I have the baby size still. It still has a lot in it, but I gave it to my mom because she wants to try it too. So she has that one, and I have the Big Papa, and I just love the way that this makes my skin feel. I don't put this on before I do my makeup just because my skin is like a grease ball, but I do wear it like when I'm going to go to sleep, or if I know I'm not going to wear makeup, I'll put it on and it just like makes my skin feel so like soothed and like moisturized and clean, and I just love it. Next thing I want to talk about are 2 concealers. One is again by Tarte, and it's the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I have this, and I've had this for a while, but I noticed recently that it was kind of, if you can see that, getting emptier. And I was getting low on it, so I was like, you know, I'm just going to use it up and then we'll be done with it. I was kind of indifferent about it at that point. I was just kind of like, whatever, it's concealer. So I've been using it more and more lately, and I really like this concealer. Let me just say, this is a very thick concealer. Like, it's extremely, probably one of the thickest concealers you will ever find in your life. So just so you know, if you don't like thick concealers, you will hate this. Please don't get it. But I happen to love cake face, so I love this. And the one that I have is light medium, I believe. Does it say? Yes, this is light medium. And I already repurchased it, and I love it. I'm in love with it. And the light medium has a very pink undertone to it. Usually I don't like pink undertones, but for some reason I really like it. So that's the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. The second concealer that I've been loving is actually by Maybelline, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I got this because I heard so many people talking about it. It's their favorite concealer. It's the best concealer. It's comparable to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I also have. I actually saw Luster Lux here on YouTube. We all know who Luster Lux is, right? I don't have to explain it. So I saw her talking about it, and she actually said this one was better than the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I was just like, what? So I got it, and mine is in the color Sand. Is it Sand Sable? Sand Sable. It's a number 20. And it's kind of light, but I always like a really light concealer, so it's nothing crazy. This has more of a yellow undertone to it, whereas the Tarte one has more pink, so I feel like they kind of balance each other out, and I always like to use 2 concealers, so I just really like them together, and I like them separate, and I just like them, both of them. Let's talk about highlighting really quickly. This month was kind of all about finding, or the past couple months have been all about finding the perfect brush for me to apply my highlighter with. And I know a lot of people use the Sigma F35, the tapered highlighter brush. I'm pretty sure it's the F35. I might be wrong. So I know a lot of people use that, but I don't have that brush, and I haven't really purchased any Sigma brushes yet. So I mean, I'm sure I will one day, but I just haven't so far, so I don't know what that one's like. So I was trying to go through my stash and just like find the perfect brush to highlight with, and I had this brush that I'm going to talk about in my collection for a while because everybody was always raving about it, not for highlighting in particular, but just raving about it in general. And so I had it, and I didn't really like it for applying foundation or blush or really contouring or anything. So I just kind of tossed it to the side, and I saw somebody using it for highlighter, and I decided to try it out, and I'm so glad that I did. I'm obsessed with this brush. I don't think I can highlight my face with another brush ever again. So this is my MAC 159 brush. It's dirty now because I applied my highlighter with it today. But I have to say, it's a Duo Fibre Brush, and I don't know. To me, this doesn't look like a brush that you would highlight with. It just looks like bleh. But when I use it with my highlighter, it is just like insanely perfect. The size is perfect to get right in the cheekbones. It picks up the right amount of product, because I feel like a lot of brushes don't pick up a lot of product, so you're like not even putting anything on your face. but this really picked up a lot of product, surprisingly, because like I said, it's a Duo Fibre Brush. I also have the MAC 130 brush, and that one's good too, but this one definitely takes the cake for my highlighting of the face. So I don't like to use fan brushes because I've been using them and I just feel like they're just so this is the MAC 159 brush, definitely a must-have for highlighting. Since we're talking about highlighting, I am going to mention a limited edition product from MAC, and I know you guys like want to hit me. I'm sorry, but I have to talk about it because I've been wearing it a lot this month. Pretty much every time that I wear makeup, I would wear either this or the next product that I'm going to show you. Today I am wearing it on my cheekbones to highlight, and it is not an Extra Dimension skin finish. It's an Extra Dimension eyeshadow by MAC, and it's called Sweet Heat. It's like beep, it looks like this, and I live for this. I'm not sure what collection this is from. I want to say it was from like the Magnetic Nude collection. I could totally be wrong. If it's not from the Magnetic Nude collection, I'll put what collection it was from right here. I'm sure I'm wrong, but I just really love this. It is like, to me, it's like better than any of the Extra Dimension skin finishes that MAC actually has. Like, it complements my skin tone so well, and I'm so glad that I got it. I actually have never used it as an actual eyeshadow. This is it right here on my finger. I've never used it as an eyeshadow. I actually purchased it for the sole reason of using it as a highlighter, and I'm so happy I did. I really love this. I hadn't used it for a while, and I finally dug it out of my collection for some reason, and I'm so happy that I did. It's amazing. So when I haven't been wearing Sweet Heat by MAC on my cheekbones, I've been wearing something else by MAC, and this is not limited edition. This is permanent. You can go to any MAC store or counter and pick this up at any moment that you like. And I'm pretty sure you already have it because it's heaven sent. So this is the pigment from MAC in Melon, and I mentioned this in my top 10 MAC products thingy. It'll be down below. I think it's top 10 MAC must-haves, something like that. I'll link that video down below if you guys want to check that out. I mentioned this pigment, and I love this pigment. And like I said, I use it for highlighter more than anything else. But you can use pigments absolutely anywhere that you want to. If you are my skin color or a little bit deeper, I think Melon Pigment will be your best friend. It is such a gorgeous highlight. It is kind of more on like a pink side. It's not really a gold or like bronze or anything like that. It's kind of like a pink with maybe like a little bit of gold in it. It's swatched right here. So this is Sweet Heat, and then this is the Melon Pigment. So it is gold, but it has like some kind of pink in it. I guess so does Sweet Heat. Sweet Heat has like a little bit more champagne in it. If you look at it, it has like a little bit more champagne, like a champagne gold or like a white gold. And then Melon is more like a yellow gold with like a hint of pink in it. It's like this on your cheekbones, I'm telling you, if you are my skin tone or a little bit deeper, is phenomenal. If you're a little bit lighter than me, I think it might come out a little bit too gold, like true gold, like yellow gold. So I don't know about that, but if you're a little bit deeper or my skin tone, it is gorgeous on the cheekbones as a highlight. Since we're talking about cheek products, I'll just go ahead and mention my favorite blush this month. And it's not a new blush, it's just kind of like a rediscovery. I've had this in my collection for probably over a year now, maybe over 2. And this is by Tarte, and this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, which, by the way, those blushes, incredible. I don't think there's a blush out there better than those blushes. And this is in the color Exposed, and I know everybody and their mothers and their cousins and their aunties and their uncles and their pets all love this. On YouTube especially, people really love this color, and there is a very good reason for that. Exposed is like one of those blushes. I am wearing it on my cheeks today, if you can see. I don't know. It's on my cheeks today. It's one of those blushes that just goes with anything. If you don't want to think about what blush you want to wear, which 99.9% of the time that's me, you can just grab this and you'll be good with whatever look you're wearing, whatever lips, whatever eyes, whatever lashes, whatever brows, whatever. Whatever you're wearing, I swear this will make you look just flushed. It will just make you look flushed and healthy, and it's not going to compete with anything, and it just goes with everything. 2 pairs of lashes that have just been my entire life for the entire month of January. And I mean the entire month of January, except for today, because I wanted to show them to you guys, so I couldn't wear them today because I only have 1 pair of each. But pretty much every time that I wear makeup or have worn makeup in January, I've been wearing one of these 2 lashes, one a little bit more than the other one, but I love them both. So the first one I want to talk about is the style Paige. Now let me just say, I've worn these about 7 times. Probably every single time that I wore makeup this month, I wore this lash, except for like the couple times that I wore the other lash that I'm going to talk about. And I think these are my favorite lashes ever in the world. Ever. I don't think I've ever put on a pair of lashes and loved them more than I love these. When I put these on, no matter what look I'm wearing, I just feel like I'm glamorous, fantastic. If you think that something is wrong with your face one day, like, oh my god, my eyebrow is out of control, put these on and I promise you'll forget all about it. All you'll be thinking about all day is those lashes. These are perfect for me. They're extremely dramatic. I'm not gonna lie. They are so dramatic. Probably the most dramatic no, that's not true. But they're very dramatic. So if you don't like dramatic lashes, you will hate these because they are huge. But if you like dramatic lashes and dramatic lashes is your thing, dramatic makeup is your thing, this is life. They are very expensive. I believe this pair was around $30. But honestly, from somebody who totally can't afford it, I think it's worth it. I think so. Next, I want to talk about my second favorite pair, which is Natalie. I wore these a couple of times this month as well. They do look very similar to Paige. Let me get Paige. Let me get Paige for you, girl. Let me get Paige. They look very similar, except I feel like Paige is just a little bit more dramatic, if that makes any sense. Oh, maybe not. Maybe Natalie. Well, no. Paige looks longer, but I think Natalie looks a little bit more dense. So this is Paige and this is Natalie. I think they're both fantastic and I would definitely repurchase both of these, and they've both been holding up pretty well. A lot better than my velour lashes did. So these are my favorite, Paige and Natalie. Since we're talking about lashes, I really quickly just want to shout out my favorite mascara of all time, and this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I do just want to say that the name is Better Than Sex. I mean, what are we gonna do? We're all grown-ups. Let's just move on, okay? So I like it so much. I don't have, or I didn't have a favorite mascara before now, but I have to, hands down, this is just incredible. It gives me the most length, the most volume, the most everything. And I have like 5 lashes, so that's saying a big deal. So this is what the brush looks like. I just purchased the full size. You'll probably see it in a haul coming up very soon. When it comes to eyeshadows, I didn't have a palette this month that really kind of blew me away, and I was just like, oh my god. I have the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, and it's nice. I have the Too Faced My Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, and it's nice, but you know, they're nothing insane that I have to talk about right now. But I do have to say that the Melt Cosmetics Dark Matter Shadow Stack, I can never say that without stuttering or like stumbling or like messing it up. This is definitely 137% one of my favorites, and I did do a first impressions about both of the stacks, so I'll link that down below if you guys want to check that out. But I know in the video I said, you know, they're not that pigmented when you swatch them. I'm not gonna lie, they're not, and I do swatch them in that video, so if you guys want to click down there, you can see the swatches. They're not that pigmented when you swatch them at all. I'm not kidding. That hasn't changed. But when you put these on your eyes on top of primer, every single shade in here is incredible. Incredible. Moving on to lips. I have 2 different liquid lipstick brands. I guess I would say brands because it's not colors in particular. It's kind of just the brand in general that I have been kind of smitten over this month. So the first one I want to talk about is Colored Raine, and I have a couple of lipsticks from Colored Raine. I think I have about 4 of the regular lipsticks, and they are really like when they had their old black packaging. Thumbs up this video if you remember the old black packaging. But they came out with these liquid lipsticks, and the reason I was attracted to these is because of the colors that they came out with. They just like screamed my name. They were like, Katie, Katie. So I was like, hey. So the first color I want to talk about is probably my favorite color out of all of them. And this is the color Sweet Rain. And I die for this shade. This shade is just, it's just me. It's me. It's a purple, but it's very blue. It kind of looks like Pretty Zombie Cosmetics Blue Witches. 3 witches, not blue witches, 3 witches. And a swatch right here. It really does lean very blue. When you put it on, it looks very blue. And I love this shade. I love purple lips, but this just takes it to a whole nother level. So that's Sweet Rain. And the next one I have here is Rain Fever. And this is just like a deep purple. Again, I love purple lips, obviously. And I love this. It kind of looks similar to what I'm wearing today, but maybe like a tad more purple and a little bit less black. So I'm not wearing black, but you know, yes. So we'll talk about what I'm wearing in just a minute. So that is Raine Fever. I love like all the colors in the colored Raine range. Just those two I think are like, I do want to say though, Colored Raine liquid lipsticks, they're definitely drying. They just came out with 3 new colors. I think they're called Soul, Marshmallow, and Sugar. And they're like nudie gray shades, and I am all over those, just so you know. So these are the more drying liquid lipsticks of the 2 brands I'm going to talk about. And the last brand I'm going to talk about, you knew, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I did film a haul with these, but it came out like really weird, so like the lighting was just, it was just really weird, so I don't think I'm gonna post it. But let me know in the comments below if you guys would still want to see it, even though the lighting is like completely off. But I got 9 of the shades. I ordered 10 of them, but American Doll is like on back order, so I don't have that. But I got 9 of the shades, and the one that I'm wearing right now is Potion. And oh my god, you guys, the hype on these liquid lipsticks is so real. People on Instagram are going banana sandwich on these. Like, they are excited, they are happy, they are all about these liquid lipsticks. And let me tell you, there is a very good reason for that, because these are like insane. This is like nothing that has ever touched my lips before, to be honest with you. I did say that the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks are like not drying at all, and they're so nice. They are, but these I think beat those for sure, hands down. These are the best liquid lipsticks ever, and I can 100% say that. There was never a point where I could be like, this is my favorite liquid lipstick ever. But right now, this is my favorite liquid lipstick ever. These are like almost hydrating. That's how weird it is. Like, what? Last makeup favorite, and then I have a lifestyle favorite, if you will. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Makeup Setting Spray. Listen to me. You listen to me right now. This setting spray is everything. It is half the price of the Urban Decay setting sprays, and I think I like it more, to be honest with you. I love this. The spray on here is so like fine, so you don't feel like you're like shooting your eye with, you know, makeup setting spray. Like the what's it called? The Model in a Bottle, the original packaging, it like attacks you. Like, it literally comes after your family. So I don't like that, but this one is so like gentle and sweet and cute, and you're just like, yes. And it really locks your makeup in, no joke. No joke. So my last favorite is a lifestyle favorite. I was going to show it to you on my iPad because that's where I've been using it, or using it. We'll just say using it. But my iPad is dead, so I guess I'll show you on my phone. It's kind of weird though, but I'll show you on my phone, whatever. So if you're 18, I'm sorry, if you're younger than 18, just like exit out of this because you don't need to hear what I'm about to say. So my favorite from this entire month is 50 Shades of Grey. I just got on the bandwagon. I just started reading them, and I finished the 1st and 2nd book, and I'm on the 3rd book right now. But like, the 3rd book is kind of whack. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not about the 3rd book's life. But the 1st and 2nd books were amazing, and I've been reading them on my iPad on iBooks. And this is iBooks right here. I guess that's one of my own. I had to pay like $15 for the book. For the 3 books. It was like a bundle pack or whatever. So I had to pay for them, and it's just like the coolest, and like I love doing this. And I read it while I'm at work secretly, and nobody knows about it. The 3rd book I'm not really feeling. I'm on like the 5th chapter, and to me it's like so boring. Like, it's 4 chapters of literally just, like, I get it, you're on your honeymoon, and then what? Oh, did I just ruin that for you guys? Sorry. So that is it for my favorites of January. I feel like I said it wasn't a lot, but I feel like it ended up being a lot. It's kind of weird. I don't know. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like this video if you like this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My name is just @KDanger_. It's going to be here. It's going to be down there as well. Don't forget to check the description box down below because I put so much stuff in there. If there's anything you have a question on, I can almost guarantee you it's down there. There's links to videos down there. There's links to everything on my face down there. There is everything down there. So if you guys are curious about absolutely anything, just check the description box down below because it will be there. So that's all I gotta say. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!